Hello and welcome back. This is Doogee U10, a cheap Android tablet, and right now it's booting pure Debian Linux from an SD card. No Termux, no Andronix, not a container, real native Linux. You don't need to even unlock the bootloader. No need to modify the device, just write the OS to the SD card and boot straight to Linux from it. But first, let's look at what this tablet normally runs. Stock Android. To be more precise, Android 15. It's slow and, to be honest, it has an expiration date. The moment the manufacturer stops pushing updates or goes out of business, this device is done. One boot loop and it's e-waste. No factory images to download, no source code, nothing. This tablet has a Rockchip RK3562. Actually, it's a newer chip than what it is in the PineTab 2, which costs almost twice as much. Similar RAM, similar screen, one slightly difference. PineTab 2 was designed for Linux. This one has zero documentation, no BSP, no kernel sources, nothing. So I had to build everything from scratch. It took me 2 months. So I had to extract the device tree blob from the Android side and reverse engineered every subsystem, display, touchscreen, Wi-Fi, and so on. I use Claude, Gemini, and ChatGPT as a rotating engineering partners. When one hit a wall, I switched to another. The speed boost was real. But AI did not do the reverse engineering. It can't look at undocumented registry and tell you which bit enables the backlight. That takes experience and decision to do when to test, what to test, and so on. AI amplified my speed. It didn't replace what I know. As you can see from this demo, it's a bit slower, the tablet, and sluggish, but yeah, it's normal with cheap tablets. So now let's power off the Android and boot to Linux to look how it looks like. So the boot sequence to Linux is pretty straightforward. You put the SD card in, power on, and boot straight into Debian. It's not the fastest in the world, but yeah, it does the job. It has Linux on it. You can install anything you want. Here is neofetch running on Debian, Arch64, Rockchip RK3562, and look how clean this is. All your RAM is available for the actual work, the UI is responsive, apps are launching, everything just works better. And here we have Ollama running on a local language model on a cheap Android tablet. No cloud, no API key, everything running on device.
let's ask it what we can do with the cheap Linux tablet, and let's see how fast is the response. I think it does a decent job. So yeah, let's quit this one, open an htop, and then to open something differently. I don't know, something that you cannot find on an Android tablet and you can find it only on Linux. So let's try some VS Code, the real thing, not the code server, just running it locally here on the tablet. And here it's a simple Python script I wrote, a system info dashboard. You hit run and there it is. The UI of the application is running on pure Debian Linux. On the VS Code side, you have extensions, Git, terminal, everything you would expect from a development environment, because you have the access to the full VS Code.
If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough.
And here is what I want to leave you with. Enabling SD card boot is not hard. It's just an U-boot configuration. This project is the proof. So I'm not asking manufacturers to open source their entire stack. Though under GPL they should be publishing their kernel modifications. And most of them they don't. I'm asking for something simpler. Let me boot from external storage on a hardware I bought and I own. Keep your proprietary user space. Just don't lock me out of my own device. Imagine every tablet shipping with a SD card or USB boot enabled. Linux, custom Android, recovery, all without touching the internal storage. It's one simple option that extends hardware lifespan by years. This tablet right here in this moment is the proof that it works. Okay, so now a bit about the project. Everything is open source. The kernel configuration, the device tree, the build scripts, the image, no BSP, no vendor sources, no documentation. Everything was built from the DTB extracted from the Android with a bit of determination and AI. Link to the repo is in the description. So when you are done with the Linux part, you shut down, you pull the SD card, you power on, and Android is back. Completely untouched, nothing was modified on the internal storage, zero risk. So if you care about embedded Linux, open source, or giving hardware a second life, like and subscribe. And also drop me a comment, it will help me a lot. Thanks for watching, see you next time.